And why when you get a pimple, it's just so rude. Like, it's just like, hey, hi, hello. Hey beauties, welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to the channel. Today, you guys, we are doing a quick video of how I like to do my makeup if I need to when I am having a hormonal acne breakout. Yes, girl, even at the age of 49, I am still getting acne breakouts from hormones. And when I get a hormonal breakout, it is always along the jawline and around the chin. As you can see, we got a lot going on over here. Okay, so I'm going to show you my quick technique of what I like to do if I need to wear makeup when I'm having a breakout, and the reasons why I don't wear makeup on the first couple of days when I'm having a makeup, because I don't want to do anything to irritate it further. So if you'd like to know some of my tricks on how I wear my makeup when I'm having a hormonal acne breakout, I hope that you would keep watching. If you're new here, hey, my name is Lydia Marie. I mainly do beauty content for women over 40, but everybody is welcome here. Consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the beauty family. Let's go ahead and get into this quick makeup tutorial. So the first things first, when I am having a hormonal breakout, I know I am, because hormonal breakouts they happen around your jawline and your chin. And as you can see, I got this hater crater right here. I have one that just popped up last night and two other pimples that I have been treating in this area. I always get hormonal breakouts in this area. If I get a pimple or something on my forehead, that shows me that I'm eating like grease or something internal is not agreeing with me. Pimples on my cheek or my hyperpigmentation spot tell me that something I've been using on my skin, I'm either having a purge, or something I'm using on my skin does not agree with me. So the first thing I do when I have a breakout is I take away everything. I don't add more skincare products. I strip my skincare down to the bare minimum, meaning I'm washing my face every other day or at 2 days a week or so. I'm doing a light exfoliation, like with my Paula's Choice BHA exfoliant, because that has salicylic acid in it, which is good for treating acne. And I do a moisturizer. I keep it super simple until these breakups clear out. But sometimes you have to, or you want to wear makeup, and it shouldn't stop you. But I'm going to show you how I apply my makeup and what types of things I use when I am having some troublesome skin, you know, once a month or so. I'm prepping my skin with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is pretty much what I use all the time. I don't skip out on moisturizer just because I'm having a breakout. That makes your breakouts worse, is by having dry skin or not treating it or not moisturizing your skin. And plus, I'm prepping my face for makeup, so I always use that. And I just like to massage that in. I will list my skincare for my acne in the description box. Now, I don't always get hormonal acne, but when I do, it shows up and shows out. Like, it's not just a cute little small pimple. No, it's one of these things. And also, I don't pick my pimples at all. I don't pick my face, which is why they get so big and red. I don't do anything. I just try to draw that out. And also, I don't wear makeup when it's still red and inflamed. I skip makeup altogether, which is fine. But I'm going to show you just a little look how I like to do when I want to look pulled together, but I'm having a breakout and things like that. So let's get started. I don't put foundation over my pimples, but I do go in with a color corrector. Color correctors and concealers, let me adjust this a little bit, are going to be your besties during this time, because it's something that you can use just to kind of spot over. So I'm using this this is the Pro Fix Stick from NYX, and this is a peach one, and I'm just using this one just to kind of spot over the little acne bumps, and then I just tap it in with my finger. This is where your color correctors are going to come in handy, because color correctors are going to neutralize any redness, any brown spots, anything like that. So I'm just tapping this in, and then I'm going to do it the same as I normally would on my hyperpigmentation spot, the same way. And I'm just going to tap that in as well. Blend it out and really neutralize any discoloration. I'm going to use this Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. I'm just taking like 2 pumps here. And I'm going to apply that mainly to the middle of my cheeks and here, and then blend it out. And I will show you that. I love this foundation. This is in my March makeup bag. So I'm just going to take it here. I can go a little, you know, as normal on this cheek. For some reason, my hormonal acne hits me on my left side, not really on my right side. So I'm just going to buff that in. And on this side, I'm going to buff it in as normal. It's such a gorgeous foundation. The more I wear it, the more I like it. I like it. So yeah, when I have a breakout, I take my skincare back to the basics. I don't keep adding, piling on product. That does nothing for me. I take everything away until everything heals up, and then I go back to adding serums, but keeping my face moisturized, light exfoliation, and clean is the major key for me. Do the same thing on this side, and I'm just tapping. And then I'm going to buff it in, avoiding as much as I can this area down here. Just keeping it where I need the most coverage, which is always on my cheeks and on this area. It's looking crazy because I put so much on my cheek, but we're going to just blend it in. So here, I'm going to tap over. I'm not adding anything else. Just tap over that color correction just very lightly, and I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to put any more foundation on that area, and I'm not going to put any down here on that pimple right there. I'm just tapping around it and just continuing to blend in as I normally would, avoiding putting excess product where I'm breaking out. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Cookie. This was on sale the first day of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so I went and got a big jar. I have the travel teeny tiny ones. This is in the shade Cookie, which is closer to my skin tone. It's a little golden. I'm going to do my concealer like I normally do under my eyes, but I do want a brighter concealer, so I'm going to do the shade Sand in the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And I am going to tap over this area and this area with a dab of this concealer. This is a full coverage concealer, so if you want to cover just a little bit more of your acne, just take the tip and dab on it, and then kind of spot like that. Let it dry down for a bit, and we're going to blend out the concealer as normal. Like I said, for me, if this is red or inflamed, like yesterday it was really red, I wouldn't be putting any makeup anywhere near it. I let it dry down before I apply makeup, and I put on there last night some Neutrogena. I think it's called like Neutrogena Acne Cleanser, and it's like a blue gel. I just take a dab of that and put it on the pimple, and that dries it up like almost overnight. I'll link that below as well. I've had it for years, but I keep it simply, I think it's like a mask from Neutrogena. I keep it only for that reason, to put it right on top of a pimple, and that way I'm not tempted to pick it, and it takes away the pain and the redness. It does that. But if it's red, the first couple days, I don't put anything on there. So I'm just going to tap that right into place. And a full coverage concealer can just kind of, you know, conceal it. So the goal is for me to enhance other areas of my face, meaning from here up, if I'm having a breakout down here, to kind of take away from that. So I'm going to enhance cheeks and eyes all the way up. Okay, that's what I like to do personally. And again, for me, some people like to wear makeup when they have acne, and that is totally your business. That is fine. It just makes my skin uncomfortable if it's like the first or second day and I have on makeup. I just avoid it altogether. But it looks crazy when you got makeup from here and it stops here, so I just don't wear it, girl. Or if I do, I put on like a glowing serum, like a Danessa Myricks Yummy Serum if I want some glow, or like the e.l.f. Halo Glow or whatever. I'm taking the L'Oreal Pink Powder. I'm going to set that concealer. I am loving this pink powder, y'all. It is so lightweight and so airy. And I can do it with a brush and it doesn't feel cakey. Loving it. It is fantastic. So yeah, that's just, you know, I draw attention elsewhere when I'm having a little breakout, and that's what I do. So let's use an eyeshadow stick today and do some popping blush. While the foundation sits in, I gave my face a spritz with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Spray. And I'm just going to fill in my brows while I let that foundation sit. But as you can see, it's blended. But that pimple, it is what it is. Like, you're human. So having acne is really nothing to be ashamed of. It's ways to treat it. But you're human. I tell myself all the time, texture skin is normal skin. If you're a human being, you're likely have some texture. Sometimes as a woman, you get breakouts. It is what it is. Like, I don't go into hiding. And also, I didn't start getting acne until like late 20s, early 30s when I was on birth control. So I didn't really have acne as a teen. So learning how to deal with it as an adult was a whole different experience. Like, blew my mind. Like, what is happening? What is this? But yeah, hormonal acne. That's the thing. I'm going to take these two blushes. This is the lilac blush from e.l.f. and this one is, I think, Pinky Promise. And then I contoured or bronzed up with my Maybelline lifter stick. I have really been liking these a lot. Very good bronzing stick. So creamy, very blendable. So I'm just going to take 2 dots of this blush, the lilac one, which blends in really well. It's nice and sheer. And then the hot pink one for a little razzle dazzle. And just blend those together. See how sheer that bronzer is? It's very creamy. So if you're someone who likes it nice and light, and that's one of the darker shades, that's the shade 70. But it's got a good little, it just blends right in so beautifully. I might get another one to see how well the lighter colors contour, or what do you call it? Conceal. Because you can use them to conceal, to highlight. When I can, I may go get another one. But it's just a nice little bronzer. I like my blush just like this. But I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to sheer it out. You guys know these e.l.f. blushes are super pigmented. But I like it, again, because it's drawing attention up versus down here. Your eye is not automatically drawn to this disaster on my chin. So consider that if you're looking for a little makeup technique when you are having an acne breakout. I'm going to take some on my nose. I drew it down a little bit too far, but this is how you fix that. Take the same foundation brush, don't add any other product, and just tap around it. And kind of carve it out, give yourself a little space. See what I mean? Just tap over it. Doing my mineralized powder from Sephora. This is the shade Tan, number 40. I think the name of this has changed, but it's number 40. Is the shade that I'm using, and I'm just going to buff all over to bring everything together. And I'm using kind of a denser brush, but it's still a powder brush. And I'm just going to tap. Now, when it gets around the chin area, where the pimple is, I'm going to take it here and lightly tap over that concealer to set it here. I'm just being very gentle because I don't want to further irritate the pimples. But I do want to make sure everything is set. So I'm just being very gentle around that area. And I'm just going to finish powdering. Easy. I haven't used an eyeshadow stick in a really long time. So I'm going to take this one from Bobbi Brown in the shade Cinnamon. It's just like a brown stick. But I like these just for something kind of simple on your eyes. And once this is on, it's on. So I'm going to blend it out with a little brush. Like so. And you can shear it out a little bit. Eyeshadow sticks are bomb. Super easy to use. Very user friendly. Foolproof. Because if you mess up, who cares? You can just blend it in, right? Easy breezy. But these are kind of stick and stay. So once they are blended on, baby, they do not move. And I love that for me. I'm going to add a little bit of this coconut eyeliner from Sephora. Just a little contrast to the dark brown on my waterline. A little pop of lightness. Add some mascara, pop on the lip, and this is pretty much it. Let's do some lips. I wore this lip combo the other day and it was so pretty. I hope it matches. I hope it doesn't clash because I didn't do a whole lot with my eye. So it's the NYX pencil, lip liner pencil in the shade Rebel Kind, which is a really dark brown. And this Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss in the shade Velvet. So it was really like the perfect, I think I just wore it yesterday actually. The perfect brown pinky nude lip. And this color is always sold out at Ulta, but the color Rebel Kind is always sold out, but you can find it at any drugstore really. And then I just put this pink lip gloss over it, and it just is so gorgeous. I don't know, maybe I just thought it was really pretty, but I think it's really pretty together, that lip combo. And this doe foot applicator on this gloss, fantastic. Super shiny, but I was really liking it. I hope that doesn't look crazy. I don't think it does. I think it looks fantastic. Okay, it's giving grunge with the lip and the eye, but I low-key like it. I do. More so, I just wanted to highlight the technique that I like to do when I am having a hormonal breakout, how I apply the makeup. If you still want to do your face, and you can totally just do concealer. You can just highlight your under eye, things to make you look a little bit more awake. So if you want to see how I do that, I have a concealer only video somewhere in this playlist. It's not very far, but this is pretty much, if I need to be pulled together, how I like my makeup to look when I don't focus on the area that I'm having it. I focus upwards, get a popping lip, something to draw attention away from my acne. That's just my personal preference. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Of course, leave any comments or questions down below. Always glad to chit chat with my YouTube community over here. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and let me know if this makeup for hormonal acne video was helpful for you at all. If you learned anything, I would be so happy to hear your feedback. I will see you guys back here for my next video very, very soon. Bye.